Florian, oh art thou Florian? I believe you're looking for a new football club, my mate. Hey, England, Manchester, Etihad, this Stade will be playing Champions League football next year, my friend. Yeah, how about you take a little 2-2 Ryanair jet from Leverkusen over to Manchester. We'll get you a nice hotel stay. Little 2-2 medical, £300,000 a week. Couple bonuses thrown in there. 2-2 Ballon d'Or in a couple years. Champions League. Happy days. You want to go Bayern Munich. Little 2032 Bayern Munich driller. Happy days. We get the next up and coming star. How about it, Florian? Florian. How art thou, Florian? Smash the likes up, man. Come on.
I want to dance. Let me show you how. It took years to learn how to do that. How you like me now? How you like me now?
Does this mic work? Well then, fuck that mic! Hey yo, what the fuck?
My first language is patois. I make them know say what a Jamaican you talk to. A Jamaican you look on. Remember say me tell you. Me not deal with no foolishness, dreadlocks. Me not deal with no foolishness. So sit down and ski where you're there. You're rank. So go ahead, dirty boy. When you're ready, me there. Me not gonna wear dreadlocks. Me not gonna nowhere.
That is one big pile of shit.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I want to dance. Let me show you how.
Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul. It's Flow Day, I suppose. Had to land on my dad's birthday, innit? So couldn't be any worse. What way to ruin it? Not that I give a shit. But anyways, smash the like button if you're in the house. So let me know if you can see that. That was Cal getting absolutely gassed. Monts is in the bottom right. He's probably going to get his gas mode already all over again. And we're joined by someone that's got a blue background, even though he supports a team that wears red.
ROA kids blue.
Yeah, baby blue. No,
Blue.
begging the Man City. Is it that color blue? You want to change it now, don't you? You want to change it?
That is our color. That is our color.
I don't remember that one.
How much you remember?
If someone didn't know you right now, they'd think you're a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea.
Yeah, that looks like Chelsea blue.
My local team's blue, isn't it, Peterborough?
Oh, okay.
Your team's blue, Millwall.
Oh, God, my dad seems.
Oh my God.
You're right there, Monts.
You're right, Monts.
Some IC3 Neo.
Right, Cal's already done this, man. You can't just copy him, and you're lagging. But while he's doing his thing, was that a recent clip of Cal?
Yeah, literally just happened like about an hour ago. Yeah, I
He's
literally
probably the
just,
most
I
relieved
came
person
by
in
it
the world.
I came by it by chance, and I thought, oh, this is funny. Oh, here we go.
Is he still going? Wait, I just looked away. Where's he gone?
I don't know,
Just
man. Once he's doing this thing, innit? Oh god.
Yo, Monts, there is clothes on under there. Yeah? All right, cool. Checking.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't hear you over all that, all the exchanging. I had to wash my money, dirty money and all that. You guys wouldn't know about these type of transactions. You don't know about these type of transactions.
I mean,
Actually, Casswood, didn't you spend 100 million on a flop?
Yeah, Cassidy spent 100 million in his fucking life. Manchester United didn't even touch 100 million before, bro. This is different.
How much
This is
did they
big-
get Pogba back for?
This is Pogba 80 million. This is big bidney. This is big bidney. You think man know about 126 million? This is big bidney. You know what I'm saying? I just spent so much money that the bank texted me to make sure it was me. The bank, HSBC said, press Y if it's you, press N if it's not, so we can close your account. I text them W.
Wait, they didn't do the code verification.
I
No
text
code
them
verification.
W. I text them W. Yeah,
Bro, that's poor security, bro.
because it's big bidney. It's big bidney. Do you know what I'm saying? It's big bidney. You see, this is different. This is different. Man, them don't know about these type of transactions. You know what I'm saying? Transactions. How about this? The air already feels the air's already clean around here. The air's cleaner in that. Water's all filtered in that. While man, I'm all drinking tap water in that. It's different. It's different around
Actually,
here.
I got my Tesco value.
It's
Coke
different,
Zero.
bro. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's different. And all you Man United fans telling me, oh, your first bad bitch and that. Stop telling me about your Giuseppes and that, bro. No one wears Giuseppes no more, bro. No one wears True Religion jeans. No one wears Giuseppes no more, bro. No one does the Amiri skinny jeans no more, bro. No one does that. No one wears that. No one's been them stopped money marching in 2015, fam. No one's money marching for 10 years, fam. Why am I talking about money marching and see biz and that? It's been 10 years, bro. Old money talking to new money and that. Why is old money talking to new money? You know money's changed now, right? You know what I'm saying? You know the pound, you know the £5 and the £10 notes, you got new pound notes now. Not the old man are flexing old money on me. Old purchases and that.
Bro, they got a
Old
new
purchases.
face. They got a new face on there.
Yeah, word, new face
New
on the
gender.
money.
New gender.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chat to man about real life Benjamins. Real life Benjamins. Yeah? Man, I'm trying to flex them G-unit trainers and that. G-unit trainers and that. Man, I'm chatting to me about K-Swiss and that. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Find your way out of TK Maxx, bud. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the old works and get the old works and that. Yeah? Trying to get the old works. Yeah? This is new plate shit. This is new plate shit. This is new plate shit. Yeah? I'm on my works behavior. I'm on my works behavior. You know what I'm saying? Hustle and flow. Lil Uzi works. I can't even see out of these shades. But fuck it. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It's a different feeling right now. It's a different feeling. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm just here. Big business. Big business. HSBC, don't worry. You're going to get your confirmation. It was me who spent the money. Don't worry, baby. It was me who spent the money. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to be there in the morning. I'm going to be there at the bank. Cash. Y'all said you wanted them add-ons. You got them. You got them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I had guys like Wolfie telling me about pool. Pool. The bank be pulling me towards it because they taking my money. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. Oh, man. Big business, man. Big business. Liverpool. Ain't Liverpool no more. It's Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool. You know that one there? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ornstein bomb. Leverkusen and Liverpool in final stages. Clubs contract reach an agreement.
Oh wait, he
Second
hasn't
ready.
signed.
Oh, listen. Here we go. Here we flow. You know what I'm saying? Love. Well, I'm here. Love. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, months, bro, months.
Please, it's Montgomery. Say my name correctly.
I was saying
Please.
Montgomery Burns tonight. Is that what I was saying?
Honestly, I'm tired. Address me. Please do carry a lunchbox.
Does that make Cassio Smithers, man?
Address me properly.
All right, Montgomery Burns. All right. You know right now what you're doing?
What do you want?
You're acting like a virgin who finally got popped. If I'm being real with you, bro.
Oh, so you're calling a virgin is calling me who's acting like a virgin because I don't remember you spending over 100 million. So,
bro,
you can't speak to me from beyond.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying the whole Liverpool. This is pulled. That's all it is. Liverpool. That's it, man. Unless of course you're now gonna tell me you're FSG in,
brother. I give credit when credit is due.
So you're in.
No, I give credit when credit is due.
That's not a question, though.
So I give credit to FSG on this instance. Not for Caicedo, not for Lavia, and all these other things, and not building when we won the league, and not building when we won the Champions League. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not really.
Oh no, you wouldn't because we're not in the same tax bracket.
No, not really.
We're not in the same tax bracket. Of course, you wouldn't understand.
Bro, are you FSG in or FSG out? Which one? You FSG in or FSG out?
Brother, I'm FSG out. But listen,
you're FSG out. They just made you dress up like Montgomery Burns and all that. You got Cass acting like you're Smithers, man, and you're FSG out.
Brother, guys have sex with girls they're not attracted to. Does that mean they're suddenly attracted to them? No, they just wanted some ass. They just wanted some cheese. Understand how things work. You know what I'm saying? Fluffy things need love too.
So you're just having a quickie with those old Americans.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
What are you doing, bro?
Honestly. Wait, hold on. Dialogue continues. Hilal Enquiry LFC for Nunes at the wait.
Wait, say again. I didn't hear you. Hilal what?
No.
Say again. I didn't hear El Hilal what?
Wait. Hold on a second. Al Hilal Enquiry for Darwin Nunes. Oh, from now, Wolfie, we are not in the same tax bracket, brother. Please, if you have anything to say, just message my assistant. Please. Speak to my assistant.
Who's your assistant?
You'll learn their name. Email me, and I'll
info at monts.com. Yeah.
Info at Monts' assistant, and then they will get to me at some point. Okay. It just gets better and better and better and better. So not only am I spending big business, I got that real money. Darwin Nunes links away from the club.
How much?
I don't know. I'd sell him for free if I could. I'd sell him for some Rizzler. I can't even lie to you. Let's be honest. I don't care how much he goes for. I just want him out of my club. Get him gone. So, yes, honestly. Whether that's 75 million or 75 pence.
75 mil. If you do Darwin Nunes for 75 mil, that's the deal of the transfer window.
Oh, well, Al Hilal, their money is incredibly long. I'm going to one of their dinner parties next week, and I'm seeing serious names on the list.
Yo, if you need a translator, let me know. Yeah.
Honestly, listen, that guest list is extraordinary. So the fact that I've even been invited because they've seen my latest transactions and they think I'm of that tax bracket now. So it's refreshing. Anyway, that's my old boy. You're not saying much today. I know we usually always talk every day. You're not talking much today. What's going on, my old boy? You're not talking, what's going on? Are you watching? What's going on? You're not speaking much. I don't understand it.
I had small hope that your club was gonna walk away, innit?
Yes. Oh, that old chestnut. I understand. Wolfie probably thought that as well. You know, with him of it talking about pull and whatnot. You know, I mean, you guys both signed Cunha, right? You both got Cunha. You know.
Well, my Kenya's still not over the line, man.
Oh,
Pending.
It makes me feel sick, man.
Why?
I'm gonna go play pro clubs today and make my pro. I'm gonna get my pro's name, FLORIAN WIRTZ. I'm going on pro clubs today. Guys, who's going on pro clubs today? Mr. Link, Joey, Cass, Wolfie. You know, Chaz, if you're in the chat somewhere, old boy, you might not want to play because your goalkeeper didn't come. You know, I hear it. Mike Mignon's not coming. So yeah, listen, I'm going to play pro clubs today, and I'm going to name my player FLORIAN WIRTZ. He wants to play pro club. Cass, do you want to play pro clubs later?
No.
Wolfie?
I can't, bro. I gotta finish my setup.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Listen, Cass, why are you upset about it, Cass? I don't get it.
Because I like him. I like the player.
Well.
You like McAllister?
Yeah, I like both of them. Yeah, they got McAllister and Wirtz in the same team. It's not fair, really. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really care about grabbing Wirtz too tough, but McAllister and Wirtz is just not. It shouldn't be allowed, should it? It's like the equivalent of trying to get yourself João Neves and fucking what's his name and
wrong, man.
And the fact that we're getting sponsored by Adidas and Wirtz. Adidas, you know the picture with the two boots. Oh, and it all works out. And it all works out.
Bro, we've been
my God.
Time, man.
I'm just letting him have his moments, man. Because it's like I said in it, like in my videos and all that kind of stuff. Everything that he does wrong is going to be notified because he is now 126 million pounds, 150 million euros. I don't even know how much that's in naira exactly, because we only do that for Man United players. But on top of that as well, 350 grand a week. I mean, Monts has never been here before, so he's allowed to.
Oh, you've never been here before,
can't you?
He's never acted. You know what I mean? Like,
we've broken the record, so technically no one's been here before.
Yeah, I know, but it's just
no one's been here before.
It's his first star signing he's ever done in his entire career, of being a Liverpool fan. So
Thiago never played for my club. Okay.
Yeah, he was finished by then.
He just fresh on the Champions League man of the match.
He only was injured most of that season.
Months, you do agree, yeah? You do agree that he is gonna get scrutinized, man.
You know what?
What?
At first, when I saw the price tag, I thought, I don't know if having that much pressure is going to be okay for a player like that, and how are we going to deal with that as fans on the timeline and all of these things. Then I woke up. It was a dream. It was a facade. I woke up and I realized I welcome the pressure, because for your team to be under pressure, you must be doing something good. You must be winning. Unless in Man United, they spend billions to do nothing. So this is the thing. I welcome every pressure, the first touch, the shooting, the performance, the goals, the assists. I welcome all the pressure for a player like FLORIAN WIRTZ. All the pressure.
No. Because this is
all the pressure. You can try and fearmonger me all you like, but let's be honest. Anyone would have FLORIAN WIRTZ in their team. Anyone.
No, it's not about the fear mongering. It's about watching you. So today is the 10th of June. Right?
Yes.
Monts just got laid. Their first time. Congratulations. Welcome to manhood. Right?
Yes.
So Now we watch what happens next, because there'll be this phase. Let's say hypothetically he starts off slow. Monts is gonna do the whole, well, he's got to get used to the league. No, he doesn't get that at this price tag. He doesn't get that at this price tag. He's got to hit the ground running.
I know all of these. Wolfie,
Anfield,
I know all of these things.
I'm telling you now, Wolfie's gonna be Anfield, and they're gonna get like Burnley or Sunderland straight away, man. And he's gonna get a goal or an
get a
assist.
promoted team first, don't they? You notice that. That.
To be fair, we never actually win. We barely ever win those games as well.
They're Fulham, and I don't know who they had this year, but I think they had like Leicester quite quick. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, like this is what I mean, Wolfie.
Who did you open with this year? Probably Ipswich or something.
It was Ipswich. It was Ipswich away.
Was it Ipswich? Seriously.
Ipswich away, Tractor Boys away from home. They went 1-0 up.
I hate
Then it was who was it the year before? Because the year before
they didn't go 1-0 up.
Kwanzaa
got hooked. They didn't go 1-0 up, but they beat us up in the first half. They beat us up.
Questions need to be asked, man. There's been a few too many of these 3B wins off the bat.
His first game is probably going to be against
Leeds.
No, it's going to be against Crystal Palace, isn't it? Community Shield. It could be them. It depends because obviously, actually, no, he can't be. He's not going to no Club World Cup. Yeah, that'll be his first game.
I've had people. I have had people looking at Darwin Núñez's training sessions before he even kicked the ball for Liverpool. So I understand. But the difference is Darwin's a donkey. He's a donkey.
Were you saying that when you signed him once?
You didn't like him?
I didn't really like him. I was like, I'm willing to give him a chance, but like, not really my ideal. Going from Mane to Núñez was not ideal.
But you will agree the whole fan base narrative: Haaland versus Darwin. Remember that?
Haaland wasn't. Darwin does know, but that was never.
Yeah, but the narrative was there. The narrative.
Yeah, because the Premier League needs to make money.
It's going to be Turkey
versus money. Hello, money.
Turkey versus Wirtz this time. Right?
They can't do the Turkey versus Wirtz thing.
Why?
But they're gonna. Because Turkey's coming for what? 30 mil?
Something like that.
Yeah. It ain't
exactly.
You
know what's funny?
Big money
Everyone
flop.
talks about Turkey and Wirtz. Why is no one speaking about the fact that Man City has spent 300 million in January and now already this year?
Well, why is no one speaking about 115 that we're still waiting for?
Touche.
You
know, City spent 180 million in January.
According to Ornstein,
in January alone.
According to Ornstein, what you
all we're doing is trying to catch up.
He didn't even say the deal was done. He just said it's at its final stages.
Yeah, bro, deal's done.
Oh, wait, who? Here we go to Romano.
Yeah, if Romano said it, I don't doubt that. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like Ornstein guesswork. Because he took a while to post that.
Yeah,
it took a while to post that.
Shall we message our mate?
Oh, he doubled down. He pretty much wrote that. He doubled down and then copied and pasted.
He's IT game.
Yeah, maybe to this year we'll see. Anyways, but it's like he copy and pasted and wrote in his own words quickly. So that's the way it looks.
So let's talk about where he fits in, right? Well, what you see in the shape of the front 4 or 5 now months.
Oh, he's talking. Wait, where he fits in as in like Gucci, Prada. What are we talking? What brand are we talking?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Don't talk to me about those fucking brands, man. I'm talking on the pitch. Remember that thing that matters in all of this: performance, results.
So fun and games until a ball gets kicked, right, Monts?
Exactly.
Oh, trophies. Oh, the thing that I've won anyway. The thing that I have the most of trophies. Those
as people say to me, man, stop living in the past and all that, right? But talk to me about where he's. No, I'm being serious now. I'm being serious. How you see in the lineup now, as things stand? Let's just see you get Kirkes as well.
Szoboszlai is not playing 10 anymore. This is one of the best days of my life.
You still putting him at right back?
Well, I would.
Hey, division.
But I'm not the manager of Liverpool Football Club. I would.
He's gonna be a utility player now.
And as I said, he is Liverpool's James Milner. People just don't see it yet.
Yeah. Let me do a couple of these before they get lost. Giovanni, Project ESAC 2025 next.
Listen.
God forbid.
Listen. Listen.
Big up Never a Foul family. Good signing, Monts. Big up Omar.
It's not Omar, bro. It's Omar.
Omar. Illy says, or Ilias, always that abbreviation for I love you. Monts, congrats, but I don't want to hear give him time. And then Juice says, what's an acceptable GA output for Wirtz in the leagues and all comps? In the league, I think it's 15. I mean 20, sorry. I think he easily gets 20.
I think he gets
off
20.
the bat.
Get 20.
I think he gets 20 off the bat. When you got
If
Salah,
he
it's
stays
a cheat
fit,
code,
innit, like, but barring any injuries, I'd say 20.
I think he gets 20. It's just Salah, innit? Salah's a cheat code. So that's instantaneously 10 assists or more minimum.
He's only a cheat
That's
code
if
for
Salah
half the season.
continues to. That's if he continues to like be a cheat code.
Yeah, he probably will be. Like I said, he's playing around better players. He went to your gaff and he got smacked up. Respectfully, in a Champions League. So that's why I think, like, if you look at,
I mean, Nuno Mendes, we saw what he did to Yamal, so clearly it wasn't not that shameful being locked up by Nuno Mendes, you know.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm just saying, said he got smacked up in the Champions League, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Leverkusen, but Wirtz got smacked up by your team at Anfield, no?
Oh, there's no shame in that. We've smacked up many a team.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But now he's going to be put with better players.
Can't beat him, join him.
Pogba treatment, I hear it. But the difference is obviously like there's a certain skin tone and there's another type of skin tone. So the abuse is going to be totally different.
No, I agree.
Cherky, Nori Reinders or Wirtz? Hashtag got hustled.
Brother, you gotta admit you overpaid, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to overpay. Pay for what you get, man. You pay.
You have to overpay because you have no pull.
Like, when people say Cherky Reinders or Cherky Reinders 8 Nori, so it's probably was 8 Nori Cherky Reinders or Wirtz. The bottom line is that you gotta add Kushyanov, add Nico Gonzalez, add Marmoush. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like Man City acting like they've done a master stroke. And that's the only business they've done. They've spent 180 million in January and have spent 110 already now. These guys are spending. Listen, they talk money too. I don't hate them for it. I commend it. It means they're trying to go hard next year, showing intent. Man City are showing intent, and I welcome it. As the champion, I welcome it. City pool again, baby.
Yeah, you still haven't had the best mini transfer window.
Oh, brother, you think I give a toss about who wins the transfer window? I give a toss about trophies, and I have the most of them.
Okay, but to get the trophies, you need the players, yeah? To get to the trophies, you need the players.
You've got the players.
So you're done now. Would you be happy if the window shuts now? This is your team. You're good to go.
No, because now that I've tasted the money, I feel like I want more.
So what you want? Have you not got Kirkes yet? Have you got Kirkes yet?
I'll tell you how to kill you.
He's good. Nah, they're getting him done. He's going to go over the line this week, isn't it? They just signed it. They're about to sign a left from France.
I might just dabble with Isak. I might dabble, see how the Isak thing goes.
You think you're going to go in for Isak? Seriously?
It's just a suggestion. When I spend this much money, I might just do it again.
No, if they can barely, like, I'm not saying they didn't barely get over the line, but if you think that Leverkusen had a one-way player, Isak has got. I mean, come on, man. We always talk about Isak, but he's not going nowhere this summer. I think they're definitely going to try, but I think next season they might do it.
What did we learn today?
You're not spending 150 million on Isak.
Gas, old boy. What did we learn today?
That it took you forever to get some add-ons over the line.
Money talks. That's what we learned today. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you more.
You're talking about this, the Saudi state-run flipping Newcastle, that one that needs the cash.
Exactly.
Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you more. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you more. Hey, listen, money talks.
It's a catchy June to you, man. It's a catchy June. It's a catchy June.
How do you expect Dirty Cash to talk when Newcastle could buy every team in the Premier League and still not empty their pockets out?
PSR, baby.
They're fine on PSR.
But we'll have to see, man.
PSR is black and white. You're either over or you're under, man. You don't need to clear it by 100 mil.
Unless you're Aston Villa. Unless you're Aston Villa.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. You're either over or you're under. They're under.
Let's just
Newcastle
say
are over.
when one Alexander leaves, we might replace him with another.
You're
Wait,
getting...
wait. Hold on. Sorry, I need to join it now. We say João Pedro, the replacement.
Hey, listen, heads. Now, hey, Jaú. Hey, Jaú. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Hey,
The Brazilian
João,
link up with
you
Joe
wanna
Linton and Bruno Guimaraes and that, yeah?
you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, if Alexander doesn't want to join it, listen, hey, Julian. Hey, Julian. It's lit over here, you know, Julian. It's lit over here. It's lit over here, Julian. Anyway, listen, Prince of Persia, Michael Edwards, the assassin, the Prince of Persia. Yeah, listen, Prince of Persia, the assassin. Assassin's Creed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Assassin's Creed. What's the name of the Assassin's Creed character again? What's his name?
Ezio.
Ezio, that's the one. Ezio.
Al-Thayed.
My club. Sorry, let me get back into character. I nearly broke character because my club's doing things right now, and it's just a bit overwhelming, isn't it? I have to get back into character. Man, like Ezio, you know, it's crazy. Crazy.
This is mental, man. I don't know if I want to be. You know what is Wolfie? I'm trying to think of everything in my mind to think. Okay, first and foremost, why are people not liking this video? That's the first one.
That's a good point.
Yeah. It's like 800 people, but only 231 likes. I'm saying there's at least a good 600 people. Actually, you know what?
You're saying they're slower at hitting the likes than Liverpool are getting this deal done.
How about this? Out of the 3,000 odd people that have passed through this stream, that technically means a good 2,800 of them have not liked this video as they pass through this stream. Do you know how mad that sounds?
That's
Imagine if every single one just said, you know what, let me quickly smash a like. Even if I'm going to leave, I'm going to smash a like and leave. That means this video will do absolute wonders. Wonders if it done even 1,000 likes. Imagine that. We break the ratio. More likes than watchers.
Why
be insane? Now, to be fair, no, you know, no, they did. But
like seriously,
they're calling your owner a snitch.
they're calling my guy a snitch, man.
Hashtag snitch in the chat for Wolfie and his owner. Snitch, man. Yeah, man. Hashtag snitch.
He invented the rule, man. Snitches get stitches, man. You think he's snitching? How's that snitching?
Oh, he's snitching. But yeah, no, I'll be real. I'm trying to run every process in my mind to see how Wirtz does not work at Liverpool, because they got probably, you know what? Right now, out of all the teams, them and Arsenal probably got the perfect scenarios for a player to land. You know, they got the perfect setup, especially Liverpool, anyways. Just because of what they got around, leaders, Van Dijk, Alisson, the spine is there. It's impossible how it don't work and they still don't even function. Even if he didn't work, they still function. Does that make sense? So for me, he's much better than Szoboszlai. Even though they came from the same league, Wirtz is a different player to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai relies on a lot of his athleticism and his shooting, and his shooting's been poor overall. His athleticism is fine, but Wirtz is a completely different type of player. So every kind of scenario I'm trying to calculate, I'm thinking, where is it that he goes wrong? And the only way he does it is if slot the sides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick him on the left. Even though he probably do well
or he gets injured.
Yeah, or he gets injured. And even then, it's just, what's the likelihood of that? Like, Liverpool's managed their injuries the best. Am I correct?
They're due one. It always works in football. You're due one.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be Wirtz. I mean, he has had a couple. Has he had like an ACL?
But the best thing is, Cass, while you're running all these numbers in your mind, right? And the outcome is shouldn't flop. That makes it even sweeter if he does. You get me? There's no excuses. No, I know there's no excuse. You can't run away from doing all that. Not when Monts was getting onto Caicedo for every little thing he did when he signed for Chelsea at first. The first game with West Ham, he did give away the ball though.
And gave away the penalty.
The penalty as well, and they lost 3-1. But yeah, like the rest is history, right? Caicedo's done really well for them. And pretty much you can't knock it, but it's just with him, obviously attacking players, you need, if you're gonna cost that much, you gotta do more than just playmaking, innit? If you want to attack,
he's gonna do everything, bro. He's gonna do everything, bro. He's gonna do everything.
Wait, what are you listening to? Is that rants?
Yeah, it's just something just came up on my screen. But yeah, that's all it is. You know, I feel like my expectations are very lofty for a player like that. This is a Pedri-esque, Musiala-esque type of player. He's in those conversations, you know? And, you know, Wolfie with players like Dominguez and that wouldn't understand that. Dominguez and that.
That's 100 million Gibbs White, mate.
Man's trying to me with Dominguez and that, man. And then like that, man. It's just, you know, like.
All right. So I hear you, right? So what you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you are gonna hold him to higher standards.
Brother, look at the way I talk about Szoboszlai.
I hear that. I just want to make sure we got it on the record. So him having a 10 goal season, you will come out and say flop, basically.
Depends on his performances. Because GA
no, because the performance.
If he's performing if he performs at a ridiculous level every single game, probably bar 1 or 2, yeah, and he gets like 10 to 12 GA. Well, if he's putting in ridiculous performances, then the GA for me, it's not as important. Because he could also have a 20 GA season, and he's just leeching off tap-ins and shit and doing fuck all.
My point exactly.
Yeah, that's dead.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you need to hold him to the standards on both performance and GA.
Ideally, I'd like it to be both. But if I had to prefer one, as I said, you said if he has 10 GA, that's a dead season. And it's not a dead season under any circumstances, because if he's performing at 36 out of 38 games, at 9 out of 10, but he's the pass before the assist in most of those games, picturing, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even just the Premier League that we're focusing on. It's about what damage they can potentially do more in the Champions League.
I was talking strictly Premier League. But
even if you want to dive into that, like, you think it's a little bit slower pace in the Champions League comparing to it's like international football in a sense, if that makes sense. More reserved, compact. You might be more difficult to beat. Might be a little bit more open. It's that this signing just screams that. It just screams, I don't know what it is, but something just screams Champions League. He does really well in the Champions League anyways. It might not translate in the Premier League first and foremost, which is a howler because of his price. But in Champions League, he might make up for that. You know, reminds me of that. Who did that as well? Remember Fernando Torres? Made up for it in the Champions League, not in the Premier League, because he was absolutely cheats when he went Chelsea.
Also remember Grealish.
Same thing, Champions League. And he won a treble. He was quite pivotal, like, to winning that treble. Yeah, he was. He was a facilitator. He made a lot of space for likes of Haaland and Gundogan by doing a more selfless role. It wasn't a GA. That's why I say when people say that Grealish wasn't worth 100 million, I'm like, and how? He ended up winning them a bit, or being a part of flipping a 300 million winning season.
You think without Grealish,
they don't do it. They don't do it. Not because the only reason, because you go look at Gundogan's numbers and how much space there was allowed, even with Kevin De Bruyne and that, you think like, fucking hell, that doesn't happen without Grealish. No one could do that role. They tried all different types of ways of playing and they never won no treble. That season they got the treble. Just because Grealish, that's why I say don't always look at the game with G&A. But then again,
that's what I'm saying to Monts, he needs to look at both.
If Wirtz somehow didn't go get GA and it was more of a playmaker or facilitator in whichever role he does, and he ends up winning, let's say, God forbid, by the way, Liverpool a treble, he's instantaneously made up for his price tag, period. Done.
Agreed. But what I'm saying is they got to hold him to both the standards. Performance and the GA.
But I don't think rivals are just going to hold him to the standard. I think Liverpool fans will as well.
We'll see.
You're going to have the ones that are going to back him, like, let's say, Errol from flipping Redmond TV. Like, everyone knows Errol. Guys, toxic positive, man. Big up Errol, man. But we already know, like, when it comes to the delusional part of talking football, he's all there. To be fair, he was the first one to call out Onana as one of the worst signings ever at United. He might be onto something there. Oh, he was. But yeah, there's going to be the other side of Liverpool football, like, rivalries. If he doesn't bang, it's going to be like, well, what the fuck did we just spend all this money for? You'll probably start hearing, better off going to spend money on Turkey.
That's the thing that could end up happening.
I'd rather have Wirtz than not have him.
Yeah,
fair point. That's a fair point. Look, at the end of the day, joking aside, Who gives a fuck if you paid 150 or 200 million for him? It ain't your money. Do you know what I mean? Who cares? If you got the player, you got the player. That's the bottom line. The money is just a label that us rivals will use, and I'll use as well if he fucks up. Don't worry about that. But realistically, I don't give a shit how much my team spends on what player, as long as that player walks through the door. Dude, right? You've probably hit it. I get it all the time. My fan base, like if we're linked with, I don't know, say someone's being sold, right? It's like, yeah, I'll sell him for 50 mil, but I won't take 40. Who the fuck are you to say you won't take 50 or the 40? You're not going to do the finances or the accounts. Or, I'd buy this guy for 20 mil, but I wouldn't go as high as 50 mil for him. Like, why do fans care so much, man?
Especially when you might be selling Nunes, especially when you're selling maybe Nunes or Diaz to Saudi. You're like, well, I'm getting all that cash and more up front anyways. You still need to pay for it because overall
it still don't make a difference to you as a fan.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't make no difference.
If you're the best, this is why I say, if you're the best, you would have. This is why when I see others talking about City, who've done 8 fucking titles in like the last 10 years, yeah. By the way, when they want to go and spend bare money, and I see people crying about it, pretty much Arsenal fans and Liverpool fans, the most. Yeah, that's why I say. So what? The best have to stay the best by spending on the best. So when Liverpool go do it now, this is why I'm not hating and saying, okay, for me, well, I don't give a shit. Because if they want to maintain being the best, this is what they didn't do before under Klopp. They didn't spend to go and get the best players to, I don't know, replace Fabinho and Henderson in a time of need. Where was the progression from that? So now that they go and do it, it's just like, right now, Liverpool are the best in the country. They go and buy the best one in his position in the world. And it's arguable with, well, you can argue yourselves, whether it's Musiala or Wirtz or whatever your favorite attacking mid is. Yeah, or him. Did you get it? So that's why I say I don't mind it. Of course, come on, man. When it comes to rivalry and banter and all that kind of stuff, the tribalism has to stay. Otherwise,
he needs to flop, bro. There's no two ways about it.
There's no two ways about it, no matter what. Like if he misplaces a pass and needs a pass, I'll be like, oh, did you see that one? Did you see that one? Of course we're gonna do that. The game's the game.
Exactly, man.
But I've had the reason why I've had this pretty much all the time of being a United fan. Oh, but you spent. I'm like, yes, so I've earned money.
I bet you got it with Pogba. Oh, I know. I was giving it to the United fans.
Yeah. Oh, how you spending?
I actually think is decent, and you guys ruined him like you do with everyone else. But any mistake, I was on him. Any mistake.
Yeah, it's standard. It's just the game, isn't it? But now, if you think, if there was a Pogba going for 80 million these days, where Morgan gives White or Morgan gives Shite is worth 8 million, like fucking hell, that sounds like a steal for Pogba. Yeah, it's just.
But this is the game. This is the game.
Would you say it's a 10 out of 10 signing, isn't it? There's no doubt about it. As it stands for me, it's a 10 out of 10 signing.
Like if we take finances out, because who gives a shit, right? Yeah, it's 10 out of 10. No two ways about it. But the way the Liverpool fans are acting is funny. I actually find it funny what Monts is doing and everything, because it just shows they're not used to it.
No, they're not. I've said it in my video as well. They're not. They haven't had, like, they don't go buy stars. They make the stars. Your Michael Owen, they make the stars. Steven Gerrard make the star. Trent. Salah, Van Dijk weren't stars. Neither was Alisson. They were very good though. They make them.
And also one signing. One swallow don't make a summer, as the saying goes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the thing. It's a good swallow, but it ain't gonna change the fact they for me to think they're not Liverpool. I need to see more big name signings.
Yeah, the last one was Suarez. You made the star. He wasn't already one. Yeah, Torres was the last one.
He came from Holland, didn't it? So like,
yeah, he wasn't a star. No one really knew
Suarez. That's what I'm saying.
But what was I gonna say?
Torres was the last one. Torres was the last one where you're like,
and that went horribly wrong. Well, they did go. No, that went horribly right.
Thiago Alcantara.
Yeah, that was. He was always injured though, man. No, you know what? To be fair,
he was a superstar. No matter what way you put it, Thiago was a.
One sec. Quickly.
Thiago,
the one that came from Bayern, he was
Thiago. Bro, he barely played a game.
He was playing. He played.
What are you talking about? I
think that season he was fit, but he's always been unfit over his seasons. Bro. But yeah, no. Regardless of that, actually, do you know what? I got that totally wrong. When they bought Torres wasn't a star. He was doing bits at Atletico, but he wasn't a star.
Nah, he was, man. He was.
No, he wasn't a. star though. Like he wasn't.
Oh, he played FIFA 12, man. He was good.
I remember. No, FIFA 12. It was way before that. It was Pro Evolution.
Oh, 08. It was
08.
08.
Yeah. For me, it was 07 when he started seeing him, and then they had Aguero after. No, Torres was very good, but he wasn't a star. Like he wasn't glitters and names in football yet. Liverpool made him a star.
Chelsea tried to get Torres the window before.
Yeah, I remember.
Forget that.
Yeah, I know that.
I think Torres was a star back then. Like he knew Torres, man.
He got El Nino. That's the whole point of his name, was obviously the kid and all that. Like, do you get it? But that was, you're not a star when you was a kid back then, because there was bare other strikers back then. Anyway, it's not. It doesn't matter if he was or wasn't. It doesn't change anything. For me now, yeah, I know Liverpool need defenders and centre backs, and they need young centre backs at that. They don't need experience, in my opinion. Whatever happens to Joe Gomez. My other thing now is, who's going to be your other shooter? Because that's when I
need a 9. They need a 9.
They 100% need a 9, and I do wonder who that 9's going to be. It's not Sesko. He's advanced with Arsenal. He apparently agreed terms with them, personal terms now today, as well. And then it's going into its final stages before they
personal terms agreed about 9 times since January.
Yeah, no, terms were agreed, but now personal terms are done. So it's all about the structure of the payment of how they want to do it with Leipzig. But then it's like the last one. I can't think of anybody. Can anyone give me? It's not Isak unless they plan for Isak.
Gyökeres. They could get. You know what? Gyökeres would be a good signing for Liverpool, man. I don't think for what 65 or whatever they're saying now.
Yeah, something like that. But he's not the link-up striker they've been targeting.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter. It's not a big expenditure to go get that. And now he's better than what they've got.
True,
he's better than what they've got. And if he's got Wirtz around him, Salah around him. Who would be on the left? Probably Gakpo or something. I don't know. Who they gonna play out? Yeah.
With Nunes goes, that tells me someone's coming in. I said that's why I say Ekitike is probably their best bet.
Ekitike probably works in their style because you could float him out to the left as well.
Remember Jimenez? Jimenez for Feyenoord was seriously great with his link-up play.
Oh, he was this close to Forest. It's close with
him.
Santi. He's about Santi, yeah.
And guess where he's at the moment? He's at Milan. Who said that Milan are like selling everyone at the moment? Or trying to keep hold of their stars at least.
By the way, just out of interest, did he score goals for him this season, Milan?
He scored a couple. He scored for a few. But
I was hoping he'd flop.
He did.
Bro, he rejected me twice in the summer, man. We sent out the private jet, and he still told us to fuck off, the bastard.
Well, you are not on Forest at the end of the day.
Well, the Forest then to Forest now are different.
It's still Forest though.
Would you take him, Monts? Gyökeres?
I ain't taking nobody because that's nasty. But I wouldn't mind signing Gyökeres now. I'd sign Gyökeres, but I don't.
All right, but realistically,
I do have PTSD from the Portuguese league. A little bit of PTSD.
Yo, Nunes has just ruined that league for everyone, man. It's just ruined. He's all right, but realistically, Monts, let's just say you're not getting Isak because I don't think you will, right? And I know you think you might, blah, blah. Let's just play the hypothetical out. Who do you think you will target to get as a 9? Because you need one.
They're saying these ITKs apparently saying Isak. He's in the nose, but I don't know how credible they are.
That's the dream. Nah, I can't even with me. I have my sources in it, and I ain't heard nothing about Isak in it. So, the dream would be an Isak, but I feel like right now, I can see us going for someone like Ekitike in it. Before João Pedro's price tag skyrocketed, I thought it maybe could have been him as well.
What do they want for him?
Like 80 million, bro.
I thought it was less than that. I thought they put a 60 million price tag on him, no?
His price tag skyrocketed, bro. They're doing a mad thing with him.
I don't know if he would fit in with you. Like, he kind of plays between the lines for me.
The same spaces that work, so we wouldn't want to take.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, is he a false 9? Is he a shadow striker? I don't have him as a clean 9.
Yeah. Like as I said, I think Ekitike is a bit more of a sniper than João Pedro.
I see it, and he's good in the air as well. It's the aerial. I think you want the aerial bit as well. It's kind of not obvious. It's the aerial part of it all.
I wouldn't mind Retegi.
He's stiff, man.
It's a bit of a hybrid. But
what's happened to Boniface? No one's talking about him anymore.
Boy,
Victor.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I wouldn't even mind Patrick Schick in it. But
Patrick
He's
shit.
hot. He's hot and cold. One season he's good. Next season he's shite.
Yeah.
but I think he just offers what you need as a striker, innit? Good hold up player.
Yeah, but he's not
Easy to
game
play.
changing. He's not game changing.
Mm.
There's not many out there. This is
Most
the
of the
thing.
game changing strikers don't have great hold up play. It's the problem.
Mm. Yeah, Chris
true.
Wood, isn't it?
And the ones that do aren't really attainable.
Yeah.
And that's the way I see it.
I don't
All
know.
I know is I got the best Brazilian striker coming, man. Jesus. Igor.
You've never watched a game of his stuff.
I have actually.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because we again got rejected from him in January. Man. Fair rejections we've had, man. So but they were talking that it's going to happen. So
Can you imagine? I was thinking about this. Imagine Liverpool just said, "Yeah, you know what? Kane's worth 65 million. Slap it."
Nah, fuck Kane, man.
Can you imagine?
Well, Kane played today. Did you even notice?
Can you imagine?
Kane was alright today. Kane, does too much of that dropping in the midfield shit. He's the best striker.
Because he's too old and slow.
Does too much, man. Too slow, man.
Yeah, well, you can imagine what the numbers for Salah and everything. But you know, the other one I saw as well, bar all this Wirtz stuff as well, is Chelsea initiating what's his name, Morgan Rogers talks. They quoted him at £80 million, which means
Another Man City Academy.
It's getting a little bit. It's getting a little bit around the peak. You know what I'm saying? And
they deny it, man. No, we don't.
Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. They already had non-binary Gittins get rejected. You know what I mean? For 55 million. They want like what? How much do they want for him? They want something like 55. They want
50 million euros, isn't it?
Bro, they rejected all of their free bids today.
I don't know.
We're saying about Morgan Rogers. I think he fits them like a glove.
It depends what they're gonna do with Cole Palmer, bro. What are Chelsea gonna do with Cole Palmer?
I think
if he's going back out to the right, then they can go get Morgan Rogers. But if they're buying Morgan Rogers to go and play on the right, then
think about it. Think about it though. Rogers can play off the left sometimes. Option. Cole Palmer can play in the middle.
When you're playing 8 million,
if he does, then Cole Palmer go on the right.
Paying 80 million, but Cass, when you're paying 80 million, you can't be playing man out of position, bro.
Exactly.
Well, you say that now, but
it cost Villa, bro. When they brought Asensio and shoved him into the middle and shoved Rogers out on the right, it cost Rogers.
Yeah, for the time
being.
He's
better in the middle. He's better in the middle. I hate this thing of don't play the player in their best position. Play him in their best position or drop him.
Yeah, but if Palmer goes right wing, no one's going to care. That means they don't even have to bother about the right wing position.
Yeah, if Palmer plays off the right, then I rate the side, innit? But if Palmer's in the 10, and for me, I don't see any signs of Maresca changing his ideologies of where Palmer should play. I don't see it.
I do.
I only see money right now. If anything, I just see money right now. So
I think Morgan Rogers adds better balance for Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, if not Lavia, in the middle of the field. Way more balance. It's just way more PNP that they need in it. Not that I'm not Morgan Rogers' biggest fan, by the way. I think he's heavily overrated in it. I think he's still a good player, but I don't think he's all that. But if they want to go spend 8 million on him, so be it.
I think he's gonna get better though. I think this is
that's the thing, is his ceiling's there, but I don't see a mad ceiling for him, I'll be real. I don't think he gets that much better.
And then what? They put the lap up front.
And it would make sense if you got Ekatike, Morgan Rogers makes total sense. I'm not. Like I said, these Bellingham type players just don't move me. There's too many in the league. I look at them and thinking, yeah, great.
Rogers is a better dribbler, more flary than Bellingham. Bellingham's a bumper car, bro. More than Rogers. Rogers is a bumper car. Rogers is a bumper car with a bit of flair, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I still think it'd be a great signing for them because obviously it fits the age profile. What is he? 22. He's only 22. What? 22?
Rogers young. Man.
Yeah, he's young. He's young, isn't it? He's very young. But yeah, he'd be a good signing. But I'm not.
Yeah, he's a good signing. 80 million is not a bad price.
Well, for English tax as well. Aston Villa, who wants to get back into Europe. Yeah, I don't see them really adjusting. But Chelsea, bro, this is why Chelsea pissed me off. They smell a situation, and they're like, "You need money."
Yeah,
there's no guarantee Kamara and all these other lot is going to go to Saudi. Saudi might not bail you out this time. We might go pick up Emi Martinez, sure. But you got to take this opportunity. You want 80 million, we'll give you 60.
If Chelsea were really, what Chelsea should really be doing is going and getting Kudus and Rodrigo and Ekatike. You go get them free, automatic. Chelsea.
You think Kudus is a blip this season, or are we
different type of fucking,
he's in a shit setup, man. They play him left wing, sometimes up front. Like, mate, he needs to be
shit all season, though. He was shit.
He looks like a player that's kind of checked for me. That's just checked out of being in that side. I'm not blaming him. Kudus, he just reminds me of a player that's just checked out, part of a shit. So even Paqueta, like, he don't look like he's that great, no matter what he's got behind him at the moment. I wouldn't say Bowen's been amazing this year either. He's had injuries though.
He's been Owen had a good end. He ended the season.
And one thing they have similar, both teams, they don't have those strikers to play off of.
Yeah.
So that's why I say Kudus. I would never say he's young as well. People forget Kudus is young.
I still think Chelsea's focus is a 9, man.
Well, it seems like it's going to be Ekatike. Well, their focus right now is Gittins. And it's like, why? Why do you want to pay all that money? And they're going to go and obviously negotiate, even though they're rejected. Cup tax maybe, but imagine spending 55 million on Gittins.
Again, Gittins.
I don't know. I'm not.
The thing with Chelsea, like, I think they're 2 or 3 players away from challenging. If they get it right. If they get it right.
Yeah.
But they have to get a 9. They have to get a 9, man. Like, Delap ain't gonna be the one that makes them challenge. That's the thing. And if they've bought him as a backup striker, market opportunity, fine. But they need someone who's gonna bag goals in, because you can get away with their midfield. Like, their midfield, the base of it is probably one of the best ones in the league, isn't it? When you got Casado in there, you got Lavia as backup. What's his face? Racist boy, I forgot his name. I've gone blank. Enzo Fernandez. So that there you got a basis of good midfield. Yes, on the wing they're a little bit struggling. You could chuck Palmer out on the right, but if you put a 9 in, he's gonna score their goals. And as much as everyone banters their defense and the keeper, they were one of the better defensive teams. I think they were like 3rd or 4th.
I think they go back in for Mangan. I'll be real.
Is that dead?
Yeah, they said it's the interest is ended for the summer, but I think they go back in for him. I don't see how they don't try and utilize that opportunity.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, I don't see how they don't. You know what? I know this someone mentioned Rodrigo, but I keep saying this. I think he does end up at Arsenal. But I've got this odd feeling.
Why?
I just see Rodrigo in red, and I said it. I wouldn't even be surprised if Luis Diaz leaves.
Forest tried to Arsenal.
Whichever, but it's like if Arsenal, the thing is, and I also see Liverpool going in for him if Luis Diaz leaves.
If Liverpool get Rodrigo,
I'll lose my, and if there is 80 million, I'll legit lose my shit.
If they get him in a 9, then I'll retract Liverpool. I'll retract it. It still stands, but they need to get a couple more in. And that could be the whole scary thing, man.
Yeah, that's that. Nunes leaves. I think the whole thing with Nunes, if he leaves, then Ekatike money is just there. It's ready. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know where he's going to go, but he's going. He's gone.
Ekatike, they could play on the left as well as backup if they needed to.
I don't think
he's good at floating in from the left, man. And he plays better in there too, as well. That's the other thing with him. I think there's some question marks on how he fits into Liverpool.
I don't think football would allow us to get Rodrigo. Rodrigo works in Salah.
I think FSG would allow you to get it.
No, can you imagine though? Nunes out and Rodrigo in. It's like that's just nasty work.
Didn't he Instagram?
Football gods won't allow that to happen.
Yeah, but you know why I say this? No one knows what targets you've got going on in your attack after this. Only Ekatike is the last name. It's like, okay, but Liverpool do this thing where they stay quiet. Before you know it, there's an Ornstein bomber about information about Liverpool are targeting so and so player.
That's the one thing Liverpool are good at. Well, they're good.
And right now, we're doing the same thing. We're doing that right now, and that's pissing me off.
Usually.
I don't even know who my own Liverpool targets are. Yeah, behind the scenes, yeah. They keep it quiet. It's not loud.
I know. Liverpool just put out and someone signed.
I think a lot of clubs are doing that at the moment. I think a lot of clubs have been like that this summer. Somehow they've kept things tight ship. It's things are kind of running dry a little bit. You know when it's running dry when you hear targets about Tottenham. It's the truth. It is the truth. And then look how much time we're gonna have to float around with now. Arsenal with Sesko. I don't even know how much he's gonna cost. I see different prices every time. I just see
Is that true? As someone said in the chat, Arsenal are ready to walk away
from Sesko. I ain't seen that.
Yeah.
That's not what come out today.
I don't know, someone said it in the chat. I don't know where they got it from.
So, the other day they were like mad advanced with Sesko. Or was it yesterday? They got like they're way advanced now. Like personal terms agreed today, other terms were agreed last week, and all that's ready now. All that's ready is the price. And however,
what are they saying on the price? Like, is it? Someone said that 93 mil was BS and all that.
Yeah,
crap.
it's bullshit.
So how much is Sesko? How much is Sesko?
Probably in and around 70 million.
But that is way too much for him, man.
I'd
Not
say
that
so.
I care, but a man who scored less goals in the league, or no, level with Marmoush, who left in January in the Bundesliga. No, he got 13. He got 13, sorry, didn't he? He got less than Marmoush, I think.
Of course he did. Marmoush was cracked.
You know what it is with Sesko and the Arsenal fan base? I think they're just opium right now. I think most of them want Gyökeres.
Of course
they take Gyökeres. And now Sesko, they feel like that's the one that's going to happen. It's hearing their tone change towards Sesko, being like, well, actually, he's got this power shot, man. He can crack it in from like 35 yards. Yeah, he's tall. He'll win headers, powerful in the air, and all this shit. They're like justifying him.
Yeah, but it's not a bad sign if you add it with Rodrigo, though, isn't it? It all depends if they go and get Rodrigo, who's their priority. If they get priority, if you're telling me I'm lining up with Sesko and Rodrigo on my wings, and then I've got Saka and Rodrigo on my wings, and then I've got Sesko.
Rodrigo's a game changer. If they get Rodrigo and Sesko, no one's gonna care about Sesko whether they like him or not.
Maybe because it's like the same way I'd say it for Liverpool. They got Wirtz and Salah. I don't really care what they got going off the left, but that's why they can afford a young striker to kind of build him up a bit because they got goals and they got creativity. It's all there. Like they could build a game changer potentially in it. So that's why I say that like Arsenal's all doom and gloom. With that, if they got Rodrigo, Sesko, and Zubimendi, and they maybe look at
that's disgusting.
Maybe
that's disgusting. That's a disgusting window.
Yeah, exactly. That's disgusting. It's like it'll be a good season for him. But
you know what? This is gonna be a fucking good summer, man. There's gonna be some crazy transfers.
Fucking hope so.
Crazy, bro.
It's gonna be crazy, and I'm talking up and down the league. There's gonna be bare bucks spent, man.
We might have got our Premier League back, lads. You might have got our Premier League back.
You know what? I need to plug something. By the way, look, I want to shamelessly say this again. It's not even shameless. I don't know why I say that. It's just an easy word to say. For over 5,500 people have passed through today's video and only 384 likes. So everyone that's just passing through and hear me say words and like, oh, let me go off, skip, next stream, whatever. Let me find something different. Could you like the video if you don't mind? Would go a long way, I think. Don't you think, lads? Go a long way.
It's true. Smash the like button. It's true.
Yeah. And any new subscribers, big up. On the road to 40, but really and truly, I'm looking at 50. Is that if that's not too greedy?
Have you signed in Bremer
yet? No, not yet. It's kind of the same thing what Liverpool are doing, but dilly-dallying over a few little add-ons.
You worried about Spurs?
No, they've already got dismissed today, so I don't really care. And they got dismissed yesterday.
Who dismissed it?
Pretty much all of them. All like our tier ones for sure. Even our new best friend. You know, it's too premature, and yeah, man, they're not actually really. They're not targeting him. Next is Semenyo. Actually, I kind of wanted to talk on that, like just the last part on Semenyo's. They're targeting.
Well, he's linked to Spurs.
Semenyo, Vissa, and Eze are all linked to Spurs.
They're fishing in my pond.
They're fishing in a good pond right now if they can manage all three. Vissa won't cost a lot of money.
They won't get Vissa. Forest will get Vissa.
I think Vissa got like 1 year left on his contract, or is it 2?
I think you're right. I think he's got 1, but he'll go to Forest. Trust me.
Yeah, but staying in London, isn't it?
Bro, freaking going to North London ain't an upgrade, man. He's in West London now.
Yeah,
it's a downgrade.
I'm not being funny. Like, you're still not in the Forest.
Yeah, but we got Hooters.
True.
But
They're going to be talking a
Semenyo,
lot. It's just they've got a lot of outgoings. Richarlison is on his way out. Son might be on his way out. It looks like he might be going Saudi, and then there's Romero talks of him leaving as well. Like they're gonna have a bit of
Semenyo. Like I liked Semenyo last season a lot, and the start of this season, but the man shooting is not that great. He puts himself in some great positions, and I think he plays well either right or left.
But they want to rebuild the Bournemouth attack.
I'd probably prefer Cliver if I was gonna go shopping in Bournemouth.
Tottenham need more direct. I think Semenyo is perfect.
Yeah, I think they need someone that's a bit more direct, and that's why I say if they go get him, if they can go get Semenyo and Eze, I'll be like, fucking hell, like that's the one.
Yeah, we're getting
that's
Eze
the one.
apparently today, man. I'm just saying, man.
No, I don't know about that one.
But I don't think. Well, Semenyo, that's about Spurs' level.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? Spurs even getting Champions League, no one wants to go to them still, and they're getting linked to shit, man.
No, well, they haven't. Like, it's still early in it. I want to see what happens by the end. I'm giving Spurs till the end of the window.
Yeah,
What are you saying about Thomas Frank? What are you saying about Thomas Frank?
Oh,
He's a good coach, man. You remember he was on Man United shortlist as well. He's gonna be for me what
he's a good shortlist to be on once.
No, I don't know if he's going to be the guy that's going to end up winning them trophies, and because it's still Spurs, isn't it? But
bro. The next step is to be harder to beat because these men got fists up 22 times. I'll say that again. They got fists up 22 times in 38 games. So the first thing you got to do is just become harder to beat.
But you know what, Monts? The way they've played recently in terms of let's not think about Spurs, the Frank that part the bus. If you think about the Thomas Frank that of this year, the possession based, Brentford leaked a lot of goals, you know. They scored a lot, but they leaked a lot. Same kind of principles. But the thing is, Frank will have better players. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And
so
you know what? And you know, like if they got rid of Romero, if they got rid of Romero, right, I'd be looking at Nathan Collins in a heartbeat. See that one there. I know people rave about Branthwaite, yeah, a lot. Blah, and I think Nathan Collins is a bit older than him as well. I prefer Nathan Collins in much more.
Nathan Collins just ain't got the PR.
Yeah, he ain't got the PR.
When has it worked? When have you seen someone move from a mid-lower Premier League team as in a manager? I'm sure it has. I can't think of one into a Cartel 6 team, and it's paid off.
Espanyol to Spurs, you could say. That's quite Espanyol, quite mid. He made them very that's one.
From where? No. I'm talking from Premier League. You know, like Harry Potter, Chelsea.
Not very. Harry Redknapp, maybe. When he went to Spurs, he changed them quite a bit. Who else can you say? I mean, you can't really say Nuno, innit?
Rodgers at Liverpool, man. Did he win anything?
No.
Did he get a cup or anything?
Don't think so.
Just the Gerrard slip.
Yeah, that was the greatest. Eddie Howe, yeah, Eddie Howe's a great shout. Recent.
No. I'm saying to a Cartel 6.
It's been difficult. That'd be a bit difficult.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's happened a few times. You've had the recent one is
Grandpa.
Yeah, he fucks up. You've had Nuno going Spurs, he fucked up. You've had I'd say Rodgers, he won nothing at Liverpool, so you can't count him as a success. You've had Moyes going to United. Like this is a risky strategy. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't think. There must be someone.
I think Thomas Frank's better than what you think. I know.
I just can't stand him, bro. He's got these proper pokey out eyes that are like frogs, man. That just do my head in, man. Fucking.
What do you mean? You must hate Nuno then, because he's got the same kind of eyes.
And Nuno's got a good beard, though, man. He's got a good beard.
I mean, Thomas Frank's got a good set of hair.
So
it's on the other side, isn't it?
Also, I don't like tactics.
Thomas Frank got the Professor Snape trim, man. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
When you deep it now, you can't unsee it now. He's got the Professor Snape thing.
Yeah. I just don't think
that's what they're gonna call him as well if he fucks up, Professor Snape and that. It's dark.
Like I could see if it was gonna work, I could see a Glasner going to Spurs and making that work. Because he's got something about him and he's won trophies. What's Frank won? Nothing.
Cerberus.
I mean, he is Brentford. Then again, you say he is Palace, so yeah, same thing.
He did it at Palace and he won the Europa League, didn't he? Before he came to Palace.
Frankfurt, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got some pedigree on his CV. But I just think Frank, nah, not for me. I mean, I hope he fucks up, but
oh yeah, we all do.
Yeah, but can you see Spurs turning it that around? And also, what pull does he have?
Well, yeah, true. But you know
Do you know what I mean? There's managers that come
Spurs
in
always-
and you know they're going to get linked to their
but
ex-players. who've done it.
Spurs always do this thing when they get the new manager pretty much all the time. They end up doing well before they fuck up in the second year. It's just the same thing. But yeah, anyways, people, this is going to go over to Coppish, where it's been going live for about 2 hours, and there's probably more gas mode or bare Liverpool fans. So if you want to go hear more about gas mode Wirtz, if you want to go see my video that I posted about Wirtz, it's up to you. Any extra likes is appreciated. Monts got a big up on the 19K as well.
Oh yeah, big ups on that earlier, bro. Well done.
Personally, don't know why he's celebrating 19Ks. Just every K he celebrates 20s. It's not that time now. Once it's every 5s now. Do you get it?
Bro, you know it is.
Every
They can't take the Edmonton out of me, man. I celebrate every 100. I can't even lie. I just sometimes the 100 goes
everyone, man.
I am policing this now.
Bro, I'll be honest. I was signing autographs not too long ago, bro. I'm feeling different right now. I can't even lie to you.
And now you got your mum's glasses on. It's crazy,
bro. This is it, bro. I got my mum's shades on and that now, bro. It's crazy.
Well, anyways, in a bit.